Well, hello, Leo, and welcome to Mystic Door Tarot. This is Barb with your weekly tarot reading. Now, I do hope everyone is doing well, and consider subscribing if you haven't already. It really helps the channel grow, and I certainly appreciate it. And as always, the reading won't be for everyone. It's a general reading. Take what resonates and leave the rest. So let's see what the cards are revealing for the week ahead. And of course, we're going to check in with what crystal is being suggested for the week for Leo. Lapis lazuli, problems resolved. This is an excellent crystal, tapping into your intuition, being able to speak clearly, say what you mean what you say, kind of energy here. And let's bring that into the reading. All right, lapis lazuli. Let's see what oracle messages are coming through for Leo. All right, and we have knowledge. Well, the message behind knowledge here, you're no stranger to it, Leo, because always trying to open the doors to opportunities, personal freedom. This is kind of like an ongoing process to better yourself and to grow. And it does take courage and strength to admit when we don't understand something and we definitely need more information. But maybe possibly doubting ourselves or having to get more info is not our final destination. So it helps us grow and evolve, and it can bring a lot of fulfillment and confidence to everything that we deal with. And this can be in regards to circumstances, maybe a problem. And we got the lapis lazuli crystal, where problems being resolved through knowledge. So excellent. Those go hand in hand. And let's see what your future higher self has to say for the week ahead. What's coming through? Oh, it's a new deck. It's very slippery. What's coming through for Leo from our higher self? Now, for those of you that are new to the channel, I am a Leo as well. Leo sun. So let's see what the message is. All right. What you seek is seeking you. When you rest, it will find you. What you seek is seeking you. When you rest, it will find you. All right, Leo. All right, let's get down to the tarot. What's coming through for Leo? This is the B tarot deck. Henceforth, the thumbnail with the honey and the hive. And what's coming through for Leo? Message for Leo, please. All right, here we go. First card, and you have, look at the bees on the hangman. Very interesting hangman here. It's a voluntary sacrifice with the hangman here. So there might be something, realization where you're looking at things in a different way this week and making that, that sacrifice voluntarily, because Leos will never do anything they really don't want to do. And look at that. So you're putting yourself into a higher perspective, your higher self. And, it goes back to, this is interesting. You got this message, what you seek is seeking you. Look at the bees covering. So interesting. What else do we have? We have the Four of Swords, and that's one of rest. When you rest, it will find you. Wow, the cards are really speaking. And we have the Four of Wands. This is definitely one of celebration and fulfillment and reaching a certain point where you truly know, your achievements. You're being recognized for your gifts, your talents. And playing out this week, the Two of Pentacles Some of the problems that are getting resolved this week could be in regards to your money, your finances, maybe not having enough, overspending for some of you. But my guys are saying the money will be provided. So it's getting things back, problems are resolved, getting things back online here. So let's look at your first card, Major Arcana card, the Hanged One, they call it in this deck. It is the Hanged Man. Very interesting with the bees all settling on this individual. Let's look at his forehead here, like a bee. Maybe that's the queen bee. But it represents your third eye chakra, that you're going into, as the lapis lazuli crystal is representing your third eye, that is your perception on things. That is your intuition and your gut instincts and connection, going within. So the Hanged Man, has a numerology of 12, which reduces down to 3. So it can be that something is kind of coming together, making sense for you this week. It could be person, place, or things, Leo, what I'm picking up. And you're making a voluntary choice that you want to understand. You want to get that focus, that clarity on a circumstance or situation or whatever is resolving this week. It's because of the Hanged Man, where you're looking at something in a different way. Could be putting yourself in someone else's shoes. Somebody might have approached you in a certain manner, maybe got you your defenses up. But this is really about calming down, going within, counting to 10, all of those, and really looking at the circumstance or situation, or possibly a goal that you have, whatever it is that you're working towards. You're looking at it from different angles, different points of view, gaining the knowledge that's needed here. I feel that you're gaining some kind of information or knowledge or realization this week, Leo, that's going to benefit you. Absolutely. And then with your message here, what you seek is seeking you. When you rest, here you go. When you rest, it will find you. And the Four of Swords is precisely that. It's stepping back, taking a break, recharging your batteries. Certainly it can be the connection, with spirit. It connects with the throat chakra, which, is your communication possibly with others around you. It certainly can be to spirit, source energy, connecting with your higher self, which is already giving you this message. So it is about taking a break and kind of like going within. And then another 4 energy, which is the 4 of Wands, and realizing that, what you have achieved, what you have accomplished so far. And this is beautiful. It's like this hive is in the middle. It's like prosperity here is what we're looking at. Look at how rich, the lavender fields, and, this is representing the canopy that we normally see on the 4 of Wands. So beautiful card in energy for being recognized for your gifts, your talents, what you do. There could be some kind of celebration you might be involved with, either planning it. It could be for you. You could be attending. It can represent marriage, engagement, anniversary, some kind of parties or events. But the 4 of Wands is almost like the World card. It's like victory, stepping through into, that new beginning. And I also want to address the 2 of Pentacles working out in the background. This is with you this week. I feel that, whatever has been plaguing you, this is almost depicting like a winter scene that, we've got spring coming in. We've got, a shift here. So you might have been juggling a lot through what I would call, the winter months, and spring is here. The Pentacles can be that your money is, your finances, your investments are on like a roller coaster, up and down, up and down. I do see that coming back down into play. And look at what we have underneath. We have the 4 of Pentacles, which is about securing your financial foundation, your security, your abundance. And we have the Nine of Pentacles, so you're underneath there. Don't get me going on the bottom of the deck. But the Nine of Pentacles is, your hard work and effort is paying off. And I think in the daily readings, Leo, we had, the message of don't give up now. It's just around the corner for you, Leo, where things will pay off, whatever it is you're working on or focused on lately. Let's see what's pairing up with the Hanged Man. I keep wanting to say what it's actually usually is, the Hanged Man, but they're calling this the Hanged One. We have beehives on either side. It's like keeping an even keel, seeing things from an equal perspective. And we had the Eight of Swords fall out. Might be why the Hanged Man is coming out, that you really need to look at things from a different point of view, and why you have the Lapis Lazuli this week, so you can get problems resolved, trusting your gut instincts, and of course, the knowledge here, maybe seeking out more information. This is kind of like negative self-talk. You think you don't have any options. This is an illusion here with the Eight of Swords. So by looking at things from a different point of view, you will begin to be able to move forward and see things in a more realistic sense. So Four of Swords, rest, relaxation here, meditating, taking care of yourself. Little me time. We have the Six of Pentacles, because this is a card of give and take. You might have been giving a lot more than receiving at this time. So this is about getting some balance, getting yourself, your batteries recharged. There's a lot coming up for Leo, which the month of April is just the beginning of it. So I know for all the Leos, we're going to have a fantastic birthday season coming up in a few months. So I'm really excited about that based on the astrology that I see. So, there could be taking a break from, maybe doing so much for others. You're not getting enough in return. So this is also a card of self-care. You need to, kind of solidify your self-care foundation. So it can be that, some people are giving back to you, but I feel like there's more, that you're doing more than what you're receiving. So you need that time out here. Four of Wands, what's pairing up with the Four of Wands for the week? And we have the Emperor, very strong Aries energy. It's Aries season right now. Jupiter, I believe, is currently in Aries. This is being able to move ahead, accomplish what you want to do. It's taking action, stepping outside your comfort zone. And we've got a lot of four energy, 8, that's 2 4s. Yeah, 4 there. The Emperor is a 4 energy, and the 4 of Wands. So it's all about making sure all the foundations, Leo, your financial foundation, your emotional foundation, your physical foundation, pay attention. This is extreme self-care this week, that you need to take it easy. Take a step back and see this introspection, looking at something from all different points of view. And that can be all these areas I just mentioned. There's balance needs to be happening here. The Two of Pentacles could be that you've been on this balancing act between this and that, for quite some time. And that's starting to go away. You're going to solidify your financial foundation, how you feel physically, your self-care. So looking good. You're on the right track. And remember, what you seek is seeking you. And when you rest, it will find you. And that's saying through your third eye and throat chakra, problems will be resolved. Your connection to spirit source. When you meditate, take care of yourself. Final message, Leo. Patience. Everything will be accomplished at nature's pace. All right, Leo, that's the messages for the week. Thank you so much for joining me and sending you love and abundance to make it a great week.